Hello and welcome to our latest breaking news. Bafana head coach Hugo has announced his final 26-man squad that will be representing South Africa at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Here are the players: goalkeepers Ronwen Williams, Ricardo Goss, and Sipho Chaine. Defenders Khuliso Mudau, 𝗗𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗏𝗧𝗏, Bradley Cross, 𝗕𝗟𝗙𝗥𝗦𝗏, Nkosinathi Sibisi, Okon, 𝗕𝗟𝗙𝗥𝗦𝗏, 𝗕𝗟𝗔𝗙𝗡𝗗𝗏, Siwelele, and 𝗗𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗑𝗏𝗟. Midfielders 𝗕𝗟𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗧, 𝗵𝗟𝗡𝗗𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗧, 𝗕𝗟𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 Prudence Mahopa, Lyle Foster, Ekrem Reyners, Lebohang Mofokeng, Themba Zwane, and Thapelo Maseko. Those are the 26 players that will be representing Bafana Bafana at the 2026 World Cup. Now, after this 26-man squad has been announced, which player took you by surprise? Which player do you think is the biggest surprise in this inclusion and you never expected to see this player in the squad but they have been selected? And also, how do you rate this squad out of 10? Do you think this is the kind of squad that will help Bafana Bafana to at least qualify for the knockout stages of the World Cup? Do you think that this squad is capable of at least getting out of the group, or do you think that it's not good enough? Let me hear your thoughts. What are the chances of Bafana Bafana progressing out of the group with this squad that Hugo Bross has called? Let me hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. And Hugo Bross dropped 6 players from his squad. Here are the players that have been dropped: Brandon Petersen, Thabiso Monyane, Lebohang Mabuwe, Brooklyn Poggenpoel, Maswanganyi, and Thapelo Morena, who is injured. Of all the players that have been dropped, a lot of people are saying that Brandon Petersen definitely deserved to be on the plane to go to the World Cup. Now, let me hear your thoughts. Do you agree with the fact that Brandon Petersen should have been there? And if you do agree, which player do you think Brandon Petersen should have replaced on this squad? And also, are you satisfied with this 26-man squad that will be representing Bafana Bafana? Or do you think that there should have been changes? Which player do you think should have featured? I know a lot of people are saying that Cupido and 𝗕𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗏, at least one of them should have been selected. However, they were not even selected on the preliminary squad, so I don't think they would have been selected now. So yeah, of all the players that have missed, a lot of people are complaining regarding Brandon Petersen and Keanu Cupido. And remember, this is the first World Cup that Bafana Bafana will be going after last time they hosted in 2010. So it's been 16 years without a World Cup. So definitely everyone wants to see the team do well. So do you think that we will do better? Remember, Bafana Bafana has never left the group at all the World Cups that they've played in. So do you think that this group of players stand a good chance of making us to qualify for the knockout stages? Let me hear your thoughts. Because there's no easy team on the group that Bafana Bafana has been thrown in. But there's no exceptional team like those world beaters, the top 10 teams. We are grouped with Czechia, South Korea, and the host, Mexico. Now, the squad was announced in front of the president in the Union buildings to send off the players who will now face Nicaragua in their final World Cup friendly at Orlando Amstel Arena on Friday before jetting off to their World Cup camp on Saturday. Now, this means that Mamelodi Sundowns players didn't have a rest. Remember, they've just played a Champions League final on Sunday, and they came back and they did a trophy tour parade where they paraded the trophy, and now they'll be jetting off to go to Bafana Bafana camp. Do you think that they should have been given at least a few days of rest before they could join the other players in the camp? Let me hear your thoughts regarding that. That's the end of the news for today. See you next time.